who is your favorite Greek god when it comes to the Greek gods and goddesses? I have my one picked out already, and I'll let you know at the end of the video who it's going to be. Um, each Greek god or goddess has their own divine power, and they each worship over a certain thing. So we'll start with Aphrodite. Aphrodite is the goddess of beauty, love, desire, and pleasure. She was born from sea foam, and she was born from sea foam and the severed private parts of Uranus. Um, in the Homer's Iliad, she's the daughter of Zeus and Dion, and she ended up marrying Hephaestus. But they didn't have any children. But she had many lovers, most notably Ares, to whom she born like 3 kids. Now, then you have Apollo, who's the god of music, arts, knowledge, healing, plague, prophecy, poetry, manly beauty, and archery. And he's the son of Zeus and Leto, and he's the twin brother of Artemis. Now Ares is the god of war, and he's the son of Zeus and Hera. And but when it comes to a statue, he's depicted as a beardless youth who's either naked with a helmet and a spear or a sword, or as an armed warrior. Now, Homer's Iliad portrays him as moody and unreliable, and as the most unpopular god on Earth in Olympus. Now, Artemis is the goddess of the hunt, wilderness, animals, the moon, and young girls. Now, both she and her brother are archery gods. Athena is the goddess of wisdom and battle strategy. But she's also the goddess of reason, wisdom, intelligence, skill, peace, warfare, battle strategy, and handicrafts. Demeter is the goddess of grain, agriculture, harvest, growth, and nourishment. Dionysus is the god of wine, fruitfulness, parties, festivals, madness, chaos, drunkenness, vegetation, ecstasy, and theater. Somehow they consider him to be the twice-born son of Zeus and Semele. Hades is equivalent to Satan, and he's the king of the underworld and the dead. He is also the god of wealth. He is married to Persephone. He also has a 3-headed dog called Cerberus, who's the hellhound of Hades. His attributes are the drinking horn or cornucopia, the key, the scepter, and his 3-headed dog Cerberus. Hephaestus is the god of fire, metalworking, and crafts. Hera is the queen of all gods and goddesses of women, and she's the goddess of women, marriage, childbirth, heirs, kings, and empires. She is the sister wife of Zeus. Basically, she married Zeus, and obviously they were brother and sister. So, like that's insinuated in breeding, like Trump's supporters, but that's not what we're talking about today. But Hermes is the god of boundaries, travel, trade, communication, language, writing, cunning, and thieves. Hestia is considered the virgin goddess of the hearth, home, and chastity. Now, Persephone is the goddess of spring, and she's the queen of the underworld, and the wife of Hades, and the daughter of Demeter and Zeus. Poseidon is the god of the sea, the river, the flood, droughts, and earthquakes. and he's the son of Kronos and Rhea, and he's the brother of Zeus and Hades. And he rules one of the three realms of the universe as king of the sea and the waters, but in art, he's depicted as a mature man of sturdy build, often with a luxuriant beard and holding a trident. His sacred animals include the dolphin and horses. His wedding is often suppose he had a wedding with somebody. And then the last one, Zeus, is the king of all gods. He's the ruler on Mount Olympus, and he's the god of the sea. No, sorry, that's Poseidon. Zeus is the god of the sky, the weather, the thunder, the lightning, the law and order, and justice. And he's the youngest son, but sometimes considered to be the oldest. And Zeus is badass. I prefer Zeus because he's the god of thunder and lightning. And so I consider him to be a badass. Now, usually when they depict him, they always have him holding his spear, or in his right hand, because they felt that if the god had it in his left hand, it was considered to be bad luck. So I would go with Zeus on this one alone, and there's other but yeah, I would go with Zeus and Poseidon. Zeus and Poseidon would be my two. So if you like the video, you can give the video a like and subscribe to my channel. I'm Rusty the King. You can also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video comes out. You can go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you think. I also had connected Discord to my channel, so if I ever do a live stream on this channel, which more than likely I will, there's a way to keep in touch by communicating back and forth through Discord, where people can hop on and we can chat back and forth, almost like interviews almost, that way. And if you want to support my work even further, you can donate to my Patreon link, which you can find in the About section of YouTube. And for just a little as a few bucks a video or a monthly donation can help go a long way, and thanks for listening.